Hi everyone, my name is Rob Merriman, and over the weekend our team has developed a product which ends the constant tug of war over temperature in the office. TemperTap. It's climate optimization for offices. So we've all been there. The person to our right is too hot, the other person is too cold, and we're kind of in the middle. But what's really bugging you is the argument between the two of them. And they're going over, opening windows, and generally messing with the building management system. So, while this may be a problem for some of us, what it really is a problem is for high-density office environments where productivity is key. People spend on average around 10 minutes, or up to 10 minutes per day, trying to adjust to the temperature. This results in a 2% loss of productivity. And for high-density office environments, this can be a real concern. And it also disrupts the building energy, or the building management system. So our solution is TemperTap. It's a hardware and software solution. It's a temperature sensor that measures temperature, humidity, and air quality, as well as allowing people to vote on whether they're too hot or too cold. This sends the information up to the building management system, where they can then adjust the temperature accordingly. So it's democracy in action for our offices. But then it goes a step further, and the building manager can then see analytics of how people are actually feeling in the office, whether someone is constantly too hot or constantly too cold. So maybe there's a problem in that area. So using heat maps, it can try and readjust the office layout to suit everyone. So all the cold-blooded people go in one area, all the hot-blooded go to another area. So it's kind of keep everyone happy. But what it does is it addresses our key problems. Employee satisfaction, it keeps the building manager happy, and it increases productivity. So our target market and our use case example is call centres. It's that typical high-density office environment where worker productivity and every second counts. In these offices, everything is measured on a metric of seconds. How long they're on the phone for, how long the phone call lasted. So if they're spending 10 minutes per day adjusting with the temperature, that's not good. So let's see. Next thing is how we actually make money out of this. So we know that from spending that amount of time, the loss in productivity is around €700 per year, and we think we can make this device for around €20. So if we charge €2 per month, we can recover our costs after year one, or break even after year one, and then we're into making money. So how we actually deliver this product and service is through a small sales team focused on key markets such as North America, where you've got a high density of call centres, and delivering it through service partners such as facilities management companies. Okay, so basically that's it. That's TemperTap. We've had a great time over the weekend building this product, and the product actually nearly works. So, which is kind of amazing, because while it's a problem in offices, it's actually a very low tech solution to this. It's easy to build, easy to deploy, and that's where we see the opportunity. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Any questions?
There's a saying that you can't please all the people all the time, right?
That's right.
Do you think you potentially run into some strange barriers to acceptance of this if everybody is trying to set the temperature to their own perceived ideal, but the effect is diffused across everybody in the office?
As in, if you get a person who's going to press it more than others, I suppose there's some things that you can do in the software to handle that. So if a person is constantly pressing it, you can only read that let's say every hour or something like that. So there is ways to handle that in the software, and we can handle that type of thing. Or if it may highlight a problem with that person, maybe they're stuck under an aircon unit or something like that. So you can highlight through the kind of analytics of how often people are pressing it, or whether they're too distracted. Okay, anything else?
I like the idea, but do you really need a hardware button to tap? These days are computer buttons, they just have that.
Yeah, that's quite true. So as our target market is call centres, and in call centres, people have fixed screens that they can't change. It's basically the dialer program, so they can't check Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. But they also can't run other applications. So that's one thing. The second thing is the hub itself is actually quite a smart product. It's, as well as allowing them to vote, it has temperature sensors on it, humidity sensors, and air quality sensors. So all we're really doing is adding the extra functionality of recognizing that we as people are temperature sensors ourselves, and it's that kind of the feeling sense that you can register as well. Okay. So we can give you kind of a quick overview of the product, how it works there, if you like. So this is the hardware sensor hub, and you press up or down to register whether you're too hot or too cold. So it can, I'll just try it now. So if I press hot, there you go. It's always worked every time. If it's just right, so there is a grey button. We haven't added it on this. Yes, the Goldilocks zone. Okay, any other questions or anything from anyone else? Okay.